Hello everyone, I'm Paul and today we're solving problem 2873, maximum value of an order triplet 1. So we're given an integer array nums and we are trying to find the maximum value over all triplets of indices I, j and k such that I is smaller than j and j is smaller than k. Okay, so how do we get the value of each triplet? Well, let's say I is here at index 0, j is here at index 1, and k is here at index 2. Well, the value for this triplet will be 12 minus 6 times 1. 6. Okay, so we are trying to find the maximum value over all triplets. Okay, so let's take another example. Let's say index I is here at index 0, j is here at index 2, and k is in the last index. The value for this triplet will be 12 minus 1 times the value at k, which is 7. And this is 77 if I'm not wrong, and this is the maximum value over all triplets that we can get for this array. Okay, so how can we solve this? Well, down here we have some constraints and we know for a fact that num's length will never exceed 100. Okay, so this means that if we decide to create a triple for loop, we'll iterate over 100 times 100 times 100 elements. This is roughly 10 to the 5 if I'm not wrong, and this is completely reasonable for this kind of problems, so I guess we'll have no problem with this. So what's the time complexity for this? Well, it's O of n cubed because we are using 3 for loops, and the space complexity is of 1 because we are using only one integer value, and that's the value that we are returning. Okay, so now let's code this up and hopefully you will understand the solution. Okay, so let's start to say that n is equal to the length of nums. We will set a maximum value of minus infinity. Minus infinity in Python is float. And here we will create our 3 for loops. So for I in range n, for j in range I plus 1 n, and for k in range j plus 1 n, our maximum value will be the maximum among that value and the formula that we have seen earlier, which is nums I minus nums j times nums k. And finally, the problem states that if we get a negative value, we have to return 0. So we want to return the maximum value that we got if that value is greater than 0. Else we want to return 0. Okay, this is an if, and this works. So given the constraints we had, a solution of O of n cubed with a triple for loop was enough. So yeah, that's it. If you found this useful, please drop a like, subscribe, and see you next time. Bye bye.